Eamon discovered something horrifying on his way home. His wife was frolicking in the water with another man, yet he chose not to confront them on the spot. However, when he entered the hotel room, he found it in complete disarray. His heart sank instantly, while his wife remained completely unaware that her husband had returned early. It wasn't until sunset that the woman hurried home, unaware that her husband had been waiting for a long time. Suddenly, the husband called out to her. The moment she saw him, she was visibly shocked. She asked why he had come back early, but he didn't answer. Instead, he walked up and gave her a long, silent hug. Afterward, he casually asked about her plans for the day. Still, she didn't tell the truth. Watching her continue to lie, the husband said nothing more. Instead, he kissed her tenderly. This was the final chance he was willing to give her, but she seemed oblivious to the deeper meaning behind his actions. Just as she was about to leave, the husband finally spoke. He told her exactly what he had witnessed that day. Upon hearing this, the wife immediately realized her secret had been exposed. She frantically tried to apologize, but he mercilessly rejected her. Without another word, he pulled out a gun and, without hesitation, pulled the trigger. And with that, the wife paid the price for her betrayal. The sudden gunshot caught the attention of a worker outside. Eamon ran over to check what had happened. The husband responded by firing multiple shots through the window, sending the worker fleeing in terror. Once the man had been scared off, the husband fired another round as if to release his pent-up rage. Then he dragged his wife's body into a corner. He picked up the spent bullet casings, wiped off any fingerprints, and tossed them aside. Next, he stripped off his clothes and threw them into the fireplace, burning them to ash. He then used hot water to wash away the lingering scent of gunpowder from his skin. But after all that, he didn't try to escape. He simply waited quietly for the police to arrive. It didn't take long. The police quickly surrounded the man's villa after receiving the emergency call. Ironically, the sheriff in charge of the case, Kevin, was the very man who had been secretly seeing the wife. Though they had known each other for some time, they had always used aliases to avoid interfering with their respective families. Neither had ever revealed their real name or personal background. So the sheriff had no idea that the crime scene he was walking into was, in fact, the home of his secret lover. This was also the most crucial part of the husband's plan. He asked to speak with the sheriff alone. Through a crack in the door, Kevin spotted the man holding a gun and, on high alert, suggested they both put down their weapons before talking. This was exactly what the husband wanted. He put his gun aside first. Once the sheriff confirmed there was no immediate danger, he stepped inside and placed his own gun down as well. What Kevin didn't expect was for the man to calmly admit without hesitation that he had killed his wife. He then signaled with his eyes toward the location of the body. Following the blood trail on the floor, Kevin's gaze landed on a photograph hanging on the wall. Alarmed, he rushed over to inspect it. In that brief moment, the husband silently picked up the gun and appeared behind him. But Kevin reacted quickly. He turned, snatched the weapon out of the man's hand, and tackled him to the ground. Seconds later, a flood of officers stormed into the house. After restraining the man,